All right.
Oh, hello. There we go.
That was an intense set, man.
That was intense.
Yeah, Enrique always go even, so it's always good to see him out here. I know he was disappointed in that loss, but man, still.
That comeback was real.
Ugh.
All right.
All right.
So, Brax and Nomad.
Winner semifinals. These two were doubles partners back in the day. Nomad actually moving on to Grand Junction, so he's not a part of HLG anymore, but he is #1 in Grand Junction at the moment. He said that there's actually one person that's giving him problems. I don't know his tag, but I know that he switched to Bayonetta, and Bayonetta versus Fox is
Sounds like
nightmare of a
no-go.
matchup.
That is no fun.
Yeah. Well, I heard that Larry made a video, and Luigi's actually Fox's worst matchup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just me thought I was imagining things. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Nomad, HLG, Brax. Let's see what we get in this semifinals here. Don't forget that this is brought to you by Video Games. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that Video Games was a sponsor. And this is the second iteration. Kicking it off, going fast. Best 3 out of 5. Let's see who makes it into winners finals. All right, the solo laser to start off the damage. Now you can probably run for the rest of the game until Brax gets a little bit of jab action. I heard these two were practicing a lot yesterday, so maybe their practice is going to be beneficial or kind of spell out what the set is going to be.
Yeah. What do you think we're going to see a lot of here between both of them?
Well, I mean, what's to be expected is Fox is going to try to want to stay under Yoshi and punish for any type of shield, anything. And Yoshi is going to definitely want to push Fox off stage or egg lay off stage. So I think we're going to see a lot of Brax trying to play a little more offensive and Nomad playing a little more defensive, as we've seen throughout the course of the beginning of this fight here. All right, so Nomad still holding down the lead, but Brax actually putting on some heavy damage with just 2 moves too. Yoshi just hits like a like a truck, man.
Yeah, I really like how Brax is changing it up a bit. He's not playing as aggressive anymore. He's kind of realizing that Nomad's approaching him, which Nomad really shouldn't be doing right now.
And I think it's because Nomad's trying to bob and weave in, but I think he needs to bait out something before he actually decides to go in.
Let's see what he does out of this leg lay. Just gets the extra damage.
All right.
Nair not quite good to kill. Are we going to see an egg lay? Oh, he tried
no.
to fair him.
He's actually going for all or nothing there, and I think it's just because he knew he was going to side B.
And that Nair takes it.
And I don't know if it was the DI or just that Nair was that powerful, but either way, Nomad losing his first stock. Brax is actually not in a bad spot so long as he can get some extra damage.
Yeah. One thing Brax definitely doesn't need to do right now is approach. I mean, he has the stock lead. He should just sit back and make a Nomad approach him at this point.
But meanwhile, in the actual match, he went for the approach, and that put him in a bad spot. And Nomad finally taking advantage of that and only taking 13%, so this game is still relatively even. All right, here we go. Nomad trying to find a way to put some damage on and get out of the corner. Brax not making it easy, just transferring him from one side of the stage to the other. Looks like Nomad finally got that center stage positioning, and it looks like he's opting for dash attack a lot. All right, and what do we got from Brax? Nair almost putting him in a bad spot, but Nomad trading, making it so that pair wouldn't connect after that Nair did.
All right. I like what Brax is doing right now. He's just, when he gets Nomad off the stage, he's kind of just jumping back and seeing what Nomad does to recover. So I'm sure he's going to try to utilize that later on in the match and see if he can catch him off guard with a fair or an air off stage. Yeah,
and right now he's got Nomad on the ropes. I feel like the biggest thing that Nomad's been doing is struggling to find a place to call home in this matchup, just, stage-wise. However, now that he did, he gained so much % off of just those 2 up tilts in that up air. There we go. Brax was in a bad situation, but since he let him land, Brax is now calling all the shots here.
Forward air to take it.
I really feel like, I don't know, if it was me, I probably would have just rolled on stage, because one thing I realized is Brax is not good at protecting the roll.
All right. So, what do you think Nomad should do differently to take this next game? I mean, it wasn't like he was doing bad. Well, just a couple things here and there.
He needs to, the main thing he should do is focus just on the center of the stage and not even focus on Yoshi. That way when Yoshi crosses that border, he can just get a couple shields in and then put Yoshi in the air, because that's where he needs Yoshi right now. And it needs to be forced. He can't have Yoshi jumping all willy-nilly and free will and just, feel like he's safe in the air. He needs to put him in the air and then give him some type of pressure. And I know that Nomad's pretty comfortable with trying to run away and stay on the ledges, but I don't think that's a good idea versus Yoshi, at least with Fox.
So right now, both of them not doing too much.
That footstool, though, leading into some heavy damage. I did not see that coming. He footstooled him through the platform.
I wonder if that was intentional or not. We'll never know.
If it was Fabian, I would assume it was intentional. But, I mean, since he is absolutely not Fabian, I'm going to say that he just wanted to jump away from an up air.
And he got extra damage out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right now it's pretty even, though. I mean, Brax is, Nomad's still not punishing Brax too much when he gets him in the air. Nice nair by Brax to get him out of that up air situation.
Yeah, and I think it's just because Nomad might be doing some type of autopilot combo and not really paying attention to exactly what Brax is doing so you can continue to hit him. While Brax is actually doing really good at improvising on the fly and getting a lot of kills because of it. Yeah. And I mean, that's one thing that's improved about Brax, and I've seen it more and more as time has gone by, is he's learned how to kill. Believe it or not, that's probably like the most important part of the game.
He's learning how to kill.
Yeah. Too many times. I could have won a set, but 170. Oh, nice.
Punishing the down air landing leg with an up smash.
And hitting him with
and
the taunt.
Are we going to see a taunt to get bodied now?
I don't know. It was about to start off that way, but Nomad finding his way out of the fair to jab scenario. But now he's accumulating a lot of damage really quick. Uh-oh. Good up tilts on Nomad's part to get some damage up. Still not good enough. Brax is going to try to take advantage of that any time that he's just near the edge, just because, again, when he comes back to the center, especially using side B, he can't recover fast enough to do anything. So Nomad needs to stay away from the edge of the stage. I feel like that's where Brax is just shining.
Yeah, Brax is doing dropped his shield. Yeah, Brax was doing a really good job of keeping Nomad on the edge, which is where he definitely wanted him that game. Nomad needs to realize that and try to stay towards the center of the stage a little bit more, because he's trying to force himself at Yoshi, and when Yoshi's like just waiting for you to come after him on the ledge so that he can take the advantage away from you.
It's not even just that, man. He's like trying to run away to the ledge, and then he gets met there by Yoshi. So even if he plays it defensively, it's still turning out not in his favor. Like I said, I think he should just play more assertive in the middle. Not necessarily like rush him down, but, just hold down the middle. Just play very defensive, but hold down the middle. And a lot of people in Colorado don't do that. That's why they always have a problem with Yoshi.
All right, so Nomad, going back to Dreamland again, why do you think, besides the low ceiling and the platforms, is there any other reason Nomad might
Battlefield
go here?
Fan.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Just another stage with platforms.
Yeah, this and Battlefield are his two dream stages. Duck Hunt for certain matchups, but it's usually just these two.
All right.
Oh, what? I don't think he meant to do that. I think he's jump canceling his up air, which means he probably should use C stick to do aerials. Oh man! Imagine if that was off stage.
Right.
Yeah. All right, and Brax had his chance to do some abuse, giving up a little too much room, and Nomad's going to take advantage of that, making this even yet again. Let's see if Nomad can actually close out the stock for the first time, because I know the first two games it's been Brax closing out the stock first, usually getting about 20%, and then Nomad ends up in a situation where he needs to figure out, how to get the stock away and how to get back into the game. All right, that up air not finding its mark. Yoshi's just going to keep jumping up in the air. Yoshi fearing for his life, waiting for Mario.
What I'd like Nomad to do is not up smash when he's on the ground, but instead of trying to get that up tilt for punishing his landing, do an up smash, because it has the same hitbox and it'll definitely take that stock. Because right now Brax is just jumping out of that up tilt, and so he can't get the up air confirm out of it.
Yeah, I agree. That's actually pretty brilliant. Oh, nice. And Brax actually going for something I don't see him do often. He went for a grab. All right, well, Brax is staying relevant in this one, even though he is the underdog. And again, Nomad's got him right where he wants him, but he needs to actually convert to something that hits critical. And I agree with you. An up smash would be his best bet here.
Especially when he's, I mean, he keeps catching his landing with that up tilt, and the up smash has, I think, more of a hitbox above him. So if he really wanted to get rid of that that stock, he could definitely punish the landing with an up smash instead of the up tilt.
Yeah, you would think if you already know where he's going to land, you might as well hit him hard. Well, right now, an up tilt would actually kill. So now it's relevant. And never mind.
I think he's still alive. Oh,
No.
fast followers.
He didn't mash out. I watched his hands. He literally just watched that.
I think he. I don't know if he gave up or if he kind of thought, well, since I'm a fast follower, it might not work out too well. But down smash, good to finally take the stock.
All right, well, he actually, there's one thing he did better in this one. He didn't really get any extra credit done to him whatsoever. So let's see if he can run away with this. But again, I mean, I agree with you, man. Where was that up smash at? If you're going to keep him in the air, you got to keep being creative and hit him with different things.
Yeah, and Nomad still sticking to the ledge. I feel like he hasn't realized that that's where Brax wants him to be right now, is on that ledge.
Yeah, and I mean, I've actually sat there and watched a lot of Brax's videos and talked to people who play Brax, and they say that the biggest thing about him is he'll try to force you to the ledge as much as possible. And with that in mind, that means that Brax is in heaven just because, you know, Nomad willingly will just walk to the ledge instead of being forced.
All right, good punish off the get-up attack.
All right.
Get some good follow-ups going.
There we go. Nomad actually getting a little fire going on. Slightly different than the other two games. He's actually got a pretty decent amount of extra credit, even though he lost the stock first. All right, Brax not figuring out exactly what's going on. It looks like he's getting slightly impatient, just trying to close this one out. But he just keeps rolling and running into problematic situations such as jab. And dash attack, too. He's not blocking those. And that's critical just because, like, I don't know, Fox's dash attack's not the greatest.
Yeah. And if you get hit by it, it can lead up to up air if you're not careful. But Brax is paying attention. Not going to punish that with an up smash. That's something that he's done a couple of times now. He's gotten that fair, and Nomad has air dodged out of it almost every time, and he hasn't punished him for it.
Yeah, I agree. But can we talk about how he up aired on one side of the stage while Brax was on the other? I did. Just trying to figure out what's going on.
You never know. Super hard reads. What if he goes off stage?
Yeah. I need to cover all those options on the other side. I don't want to get sideswiped. All right, well, right now, Brax is doing an incredible job of just putting the pressure on Nomad, making his life really hard. Oh, there it is.
He's got to get it.
He's been wanting that since Smash 4 came out, and now he finally gets it here live on stream on his own doubles partner. Getting that first game on there. Brax, let's see if he can find a way to muster up some more momentum, though, because I think that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to aid into his success is if he can make sure that Adam or Nomad doesn't have all the momentum.
Yeah, he definitely needs to make sure that he needs to not let that loss get to him. Yeah, he almost got the 3-0, but now that he's lost the game, he has to not let that loss get to him. And I mean, he hasn't been playing terrible. He's just a couple things here and there getting caught by the up tilt up air, which he jumped at him most of the time. I don't know why he didn't there, but
I think he might have used his jump when he got hit by the tilt. I have no idea. I mean, that's actually physically impossible because it's Yoshi. Never mind.
You can't stealing his jump. What? On a Yoshi? Is that possible?
You'd have to hit him.
Brax going to this stage, I feel like he's probably going to try to use his eggs a little bit more.
It's going to be kind of hard to corner Nomad unless, again, he's willing, just because it's so long. And I know the biggest thing that he's avoiding with this stage, at least, is just, like, he can't really get elevated that well. Like, Nomad's really going to have to be accurate and precise about where he hits him. There's no platforms to continuously put Brax onto. And it's got a pretty decent, size ceiling. All right, we're starting the game off with Tom and Jerry, but it looks like Tom is getting his sweet revenge. Jerry getting pummeled up a little bit. Nomad trying to find a way out of this corner, and Brax trying to put that nair pressure on, basically negating everything that's happened.
Get it?
Oh,
he almost
going
got
for it
it.
again.
He tried it.
And I know that had to be scary for Nomad. Right now, Nomad just suffering from all the pressure that Brax is putting on the ledge, and Brax looks like he's in his head at this point. And it was a good play on Brax's part just because he baited him in the beginning, and after that, he just continued to chase him down, making it really hard for Nomad to find a place to land and, a place to call home.
Yeah. And right now, I mean, I'm sure Brax is happy because Nomad is still just sticking to that ledge game.
That ledge game not strong enough. All right. And it looks like he saved. You thought you were. You let go of the shield.
I mean, I think you had to. I don't know if maybe he got a little shield pressure on there, but.
Well, down B doesn't break your shield alone. He would have had to jab it, so I think he would have been fine. It would have been really small, and he would have had to run for dear life. But I think he would have been fine. All right, so Brax actually using pretty good, making pretty good use of the Nair. He's getting out of a lot of the combos and situations with not just jump, but with Nair as well.
Probably don't want to land on a shield up here, though.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it was a good thought, but at the same time, Nomad was really paying attention to where Brax was going to land. I thought he was going to egg late. That actually would have been really good.
All right. All right, now, Brax is doing a good job of just keeping his stock, getting as much extra damage on Nomad as he can.
Ooh, that egg was looking weak.
Yeah. Good job on Nomad's part, punishing that roll with an up smash, though.
The bad thing about this match right now is that it's looking a lot like the first two matches, except for, oh my gosh.
Got the jab block.
All right, not looking like the last two matches. Nomad proving me wrong immediately after I make a statement. All right, well, Brax is just going to have to find some comfort. I know that combo probably messed with his head a little bit, but, I mean, it's just one combo. And he has to know that Yoshi can kill a lot sooner than Fox, so no matter what, he's kind of still in it to win it at this point. All right, Nomad actually making good use of the fact that the stage is so long, getting a little bit of laser pressure on him, and just kind of running back and forth, which is good. He's not staying just in one spot, because I think that's what Brax was really feeding off of and hoping for, is just staying on the ledge. Yeah. But I feel like Nomad's actually using the lasers and everything closer to the middle this time around.
And he's starting to go back to the middle of the stage quite often now, which is definitely helping him out, because Brax is kind of getting lost a little bit. He's like, now that he has to try to pressure Nomad, and Nomad's no longer giving him that free edge pressure that Brax likes looking for.
Yeah, he's got to find something new. I mean, just like that down B read, I guess he swore that he could read, but he's Helen Keller and he's blind and there's no braille. So there's no read. He just kind of did something random. All right, so this is looking really even. That up smash being a very clutch idea. All right, looks like Brax is keeping his sticking to his guns and playing safe, but Nomad's finding ways to poke at him.
Almost getting that air dodge with the up air.
I'm surprised Nomad didn't nair out of that egg, because if he did, that would have been death. Ooh, nice.
That was good.
Kind of baiting out the release of that shield. And Nomad putting him on the ledge, but Brax finding a way out. Brax not opting for the up smash situation. And Nomad, again, not pressing anything while coming out of that egg. I really feel like those hitboxes would help him.
And if Brax realizes,
dang,
getting that F smash punish. Nomad just a frame too short on that up smash.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to kill him with the up smash. But forward smash.
And Yoshi with that nose extension.
What's really cheap, and I think we should probably talk to somebody about it, is I feel like Yoshi always has Advil on him. And without Advil, I don't really think there's a way that he could have won that.
All right, I'm going to head out.
Okay. I like doing the silent game. Now I know what it's like. Now, you need to get water real quick? Nope. Yeah, not privileged anymore.